Icpcc stands for ICP Community Conference. There's an upcoming decentralization sale. This is really interesting. This is a conference that has been going on for a couple years, and recently they're going to launch a token on ICP. That will be a new thing, wouldn't it? Well, we're going to look into the details of this token and the airdrops that are going to take place during this conference coming up on the 10th of this month. Keep watching. Let's look at the tokenomics of this project. Conf will be the native token required for tickets, VIP perks, and merch for future Icpcc events. It will also serve as the SNS governance token. And 41% of the token supply will go towards SNS swap sale participants, a new record for SNS DAOs. Code and State will receive 4% according to the same vesting schedule as the SNS swap sale participants. 4% of the token supply will be airdropped to all SNS swap sale participants who contributed the first 80,000 ICP raise as an early bird bonus. 4% of the token supply will be airdropped to Icpcc 2023-2024 attendees. We see a project here that will be raising funds during SNS, and then 41% of the token supply will go to the participants, which is really huge comparatively to other projects in the past. Also, something really interesting is they're gonna airdrop 4% of the token supply to the people, to the participants who first commit their ICP within the range of 80,000 ICP. We don't know if they're getting a raise to that amount, but if they do, then of course, if you're within that amount, you will be airdropped part of the 4%. So that's one of the things that we should take note. 2023 and 2024 attendees will get 4% of the tokens. So if you're going to take part in the conference, maybe in person or online, you will have a share of this token. And also another thing we want to note is when this came up, when this upcoming decentralization sale information came up in the forum, there were some concerns, especially from Definity, whether this is something that could work, especially SNS, and this is not really a DApp, like a DApp for doing stuff. It's just a conference and it's off-chain, and the Definity people are wondering if this could really work with SNS. The initiators, they say this is gonna work, this is something new, this is unique, and this is something that's gonna onboard a lot of people on ICP. So Definity decided they're not going to take part in the voting at all. They're just gonna leave it up to the community, let the community do the voting, and if it's what the community wants, then it's gonna happen. I had a great call with I don't know how to say that name, and Lomesh earlier today. They graciously provided clarity regarding Definity's position regarding the launch of off-chain DAOs on the SNS. In short, they view these a bit similar to how they view other community-based projects such as meme tokens. Specifically, Definity has agreed to abstain from voting on the Icpcc SNS launch proposal that will be submitted on May 4th, so long as the SNS will not be participating in the Neuron Fund. And we know the Neuron Fund is like ICPs that have been staked by community members, allowing the SNS to invest for them into projects. So a lot of ICPs have been staked on NNS, which is the network neighbor system. And some of the people who stake these ICPs, for instance, you could decide for the system to invest for you into new projects that come up without you doing anything. This fund definitely doesn't want it going to random projects or projects that they don't see as viable, or projects that don't have very solid apps or dApps. And this is one of those projects that is just off chain. There is no huge dApp like Open Chat and Discover or other dApps. It's just an off chain project that is actually registered. So they will be onboarding people on ICP, but it's not really a dApp, just a community effort to bring people to ICP. So this is really different, and this is something new. They're making it a DAO, and of course we'll see how that works out. And then another thing to note is they're inviting projects on ICP to take part in the airdrop on the 10th. And these projects on ICP are supposed to contribute their tokens. For instance, OpenChat is supposed to contribute some chat tokens to be part of this airdrop initiative that will go to different people who want to learn about ICP, random people out there taking part in the conference. These tokens will go to them as airdrops, and it will be really interesting and live. So maybe you want to check it out on that day, on the 10th. It's going to be for 9 hours, and within that period, some codes will be displayed on the screen for people to go chase those airdrops, something like that. So if we check OpenChat, we're going to see a proposal for transfer of 6,000 chat tokens to a specific address. Transfer 6,000 chat tokens to participate in the Galactic Airdrop, as it is called, Galactic Airdrop. There is an address up here where the token should go. Principal ID right here. And we've checked that ID on NFT GIF to see what is happening there. So actually we can see the balance in that account. So if we look over here, we would notice that so many projects in the community have already contributed to this airdrop that is coming up. So IC Lighthouse, 30,000 of ICL, and Catalyst, 50,000 of CAT, Ghost, 3 million of Ghost tokens, Kinnick, 500 Kinnick, and ICS, that is ICP Swap, is 100,000 something. So we can see chat is still on the way because there's an ongoing proposal, and at the end of it, the transfer of chat will equally come here. So these tokens will be airdropped to participants and newbies who want to know more about ICP. So if you're chasing for airdrops, you want to learn about ICP and know more, maybe you want to take part in this conference. That's it, guys. Thank you for watching, and hope you learned something about this conference, about this project. If you did, don't forget to subscribe. We have more videos like this. See you again in another slice.